Tokenization, XRP, and hedera are taking the financial world by storm, with projections reaching trillions of dollars in the next few years. From real-world asset tokenization to regulatory breakthroughs expected by 2025, this is a revolution you can't afford to miss. Want to stay ahead of the game? Subscribe to MMO Crypto now for the latest updates, expert insights, and exclusive news on how digital assets are reshaping the global economy. Let's dive in and explore the massive opportunities that are unfolding right now. $590 trillion. Sounds like an outrageous number, right? But when you look at the context of the ongoing digital currency revolution happening around the world, it suddenly doesn't seem so far-fetched. The value of digital assets is skyrocketing, opening up unprecedented opportunities for those who recognize this potential early. This is the moment when traditional financial markets begin to shift toward the blockchain and tokenization era. Michael Saylor, known as one of Bitcoin's biggest advocates, recently predicted that the digital asset market could grow from $2 trillion to $590 trillion. What's interesting is that this time, Saylor isn't just talking about Bitcoin. He emphasized the growth of other digital assets, signaling a clear shift in capital towards a wide range of blockchain applications and tokenized assets. Bitcoin is no longer the sole focus. It's these emerging digital assets that are unlocking the real potential of this market. Hearing $590 trillion might seem absurd, but if you compare it to traditional financial markets, the number starts to make more sense. The derivatives market alone is worth over $700 trillion, and that's just one part of the picture. Markets like real estate, securities, and commodities all sit comfortably in the hundreds of trillions. With tokenization, these assets are beginning to transition into the digital world, creating entirely new waves of value that we haven't seen before. Tokenization isn't just a passing trend, it's becoming the bridge between traditional finance and the digital future. Major players like DTCC, which handles over $3 quadrillion in assets annually, have already started integrating this technology. This isn't just about improving efficiency, it's paving the way for markets to reach staggering figures like $590 trillion. Tokenization is at the forefront of this revolution, and the biggest financial institutions are already getting involved. Saylor isn't just highlighting potential, he's issuing a warning that this opportunity won't last forever. As capital begins to flow in and regulators establish clearer frameworks, those who get in early will gain a significant advantage. This is the perfect time to prepare your investment strategy and position yourself for the financial revolution that's just around the corner. $867 trillion, just the beginning of a financial tsunami. In 2021, the World Economic Forum projected that blockchain and tokenization could disrupt over $867 trillion in traditional markets. Fast forward to today, and that figure has already surpassed $1 quadrillion. This isn't just speculation, it's a sign of how quickly the financial world is evolving. Tokenization is emerging as the driving force behind this shift, and the scale of disruption is only growing larger. A $700 trillion market waiting for disruption. One of the biggest sectors ripe for tokenization is the derivatives market, which alone is valued at over $700 trillion. That's more than the GDP of the entire world, several times over. Tokenizing derivatives can unlock unprecedented liquidity, enhance market transparency, and reduce counterparty risks. When even a fraction of this market moves to blockchain, the ripple effect across the global financial system will be massive. Beyond the numbers, why tokenization is inevitable. It's not just about the massive dollar amounts, it's about efficiency, speed, and accessibility. Tokenization allows for real-time settlement and reduces reliance on traditional intermediaries like banks and clearinghouses. This means faster, cheaper, and more transparent financial transactions. For institutions handling trillions in assets, the cost savings and operational advantages are too significant to ignore. The quadrillion-dollar race, who's leading the charge? Institutions like DTCC, Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, are already stepping up, processing over $3 quadrillion in securities annually. They're embracing tokenization to future-proof their operations. When major market players responsible for such vast sums adopt this technology, it's clear that tokenization isn't a passing trend. It's becoming the new standard in global finance. The window of opportunity. Get in before the floodgates open. As tokenization spreads across markets, the potential for early adopters is enormous. We're standing at the forefront of a revolution that could reshape entire industries. For investors and businesses, understanding and positioning for this shift is crucial. When the quadrillion-dollar wave of tokenization fully hits, the market landscape will look completely different. And those who are prepared will stand to gain the most. Tokenization hits the halls of Congress. Tokenization isn't just a concept floating around tech circles anymore. It's now a key topic on Capitol Hill. U.S. Congress is actively discussing the tokenization of real-world assets, RWA, as a way to create more efficient and transparent markets. This shift signals that the future of finance is not only being shaped by innovators, but also by legislators and regulators. Securities and derivatives, the trillion-dollar migration. The securities and derivatives markets, which process trillions of dollars annually, are slowly but surely moving toward tokenization. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a fundamental restructuring of how assets are traded, settled, and managed. With tokenization, we're looking at real-time settlement, reduced costs, and improved liquidity, transforming markets that have been operating under the same systems for decades. Bridging traditional finance and blockchain. Congressional hearings aren't just about adoption, they're about regulation, oversight, and integration. By involving major players like the DTCC and other financial giants, Congress is laying the groundwork for a smooth transition from traditional finance to blockchain-based markets. This bridge between the two worlds will be essential in unlocking the full potential of tokenized assets. Legislation, the catalyst for mass adoption. One of the primary focuses of these discussions is legislative clarity. Congress aims to ensure that agencies like the SEC and CFTC are aligned in facilitating the development of tokenized securities and derivatives. Once regulatory frameworks are in place, expect a massive influx of capital and institutional adoption, a shift that could redefine market structures globally. Early movers stand to gain the most. As Congress clears the path for tokenization, the opportunity for early adopters and investors grows. Those who understand the significance of this legislative push will be positioned to capitalize on one of the biggest financial transformations in history. The transition has already begun, and with Congress backing the movement, the tokenization era is no longer a question of if, but when. $3 quadrillion, the backbone of global finance. When we talk about tokenization and the future of finance, few people realize that the DTCC, Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, already processes over $3 quadrillion in securities every year. That's an almost incomprehensible figure, and it shows just how much influence DTCC holds in the financial world. What's even more exciting? DTCC is fully embracing tokenization as a way to modernize and future-proof this massive market. Why tokenization is a game-changer for DTCC. Handling trillions of dollars daily means efficiency and security are critical. Tokenization allows DTCC to cut out intermediaries, reduce settlement times, and lower operational costs. Instead of waiting days for trades to settle, tokenized assets can clear in seconds. For an institution that moves quadrillions, even a 1% improvement translates to trillions of dollars saved. That's why DTCC isn't just experimenting. They're leading the charge. Financial institutions are following suit. It's not just DTCC. When the biggest clearinghouse in the world adopts tokenization, banks, hedge funds, and asset managers follow. Institutions are rapidly integrating blockchain technology to streamline their operations and keep up with the competition. Tokenization isn't a future concept. It's happening right now. Financial giants understand that those who don't adapt risk being left behind. Tokenization is about more than just speed. While faster settlements grab the headlines, the real benefit lies in liquidity and transparency. By tokenizing assets, DTCC and other institutions can unlock new pools of capital and make markets more accessible. This not only benefits major players but also democratizes finance by opening doors for smaller investors and global participants. Tokenization is paving the way for a more inclusive financial system. Position yourself before the wave hits. DTCC's move into tokenization signals a massive shift in how financial markets operate. When a player of this size makes a move, the entire industry takes notice. For investors and innovators, now is the time to pay attention and get involved. As tokenization spreads, the opportunities for growth and profit will be monumental. This is more than a trend, it's a transformation of global finance happening right in front of us. Everything of value will be tokenized, a bold prediction or inevitable reality. Hedera isn't mincing words. They've boldly stated that everything of value will be tokenized. It sounds ambitious, but when you look at how fast tokenization is spreading across industries, this prediction starts to feel like a certainty. From carbon credits to real estate and digital currencies, Hedera is positioning itself at the heart of this transformation, driving the shift from traditional assets to blockchain-based markets. Tokenization is already reshaping entire industries. We're not just talking about digital art or cryptocurrencies. Real-world industries like carbon markets, commodities, and global finance are actively exploring tokenization. Hedera's network offers the tools to tokenize assets at scale, allowing businesses to trade, manage, and transfer value more efficiently than ever before. This isn't a niche innovation. It's a foundational shift that's spreading across sectors. Why Hedera stands out in the tokenization race? Hedera isn't just participating in tokenization, they're leading the charge. Known for their high-speed, low-cost, and secure network, Hedera offers the scalability required to handle the massive influx of tokenized assets. Whether it's fractionalized real estate, tokenized commodities, or cross-border payments, Hedera's infrastructure makes the process seamless and highly efficient. Bridging traditional and digital markets. Tokenization isn't just about creating new markets, it's about connecting traditional assets to the digital world. Hedera's technology allows institutions to bring legacy systems into the blockchain space, creating new liquidity and value for assets that were previously illiquid or hard to transfer. This creates a smoother, faster, and more transparent global market that benefits everyone, from large institutions to individual investors. The future is already here. Are you paying attention? Hedera's vision of a tokenized world is unfolding faster than most realize. As more industries embrace blockchain technology, the line between physical and digital assets will disappear. The question isn't if everything of value will be tokenized, it's when. And with Hedera driving this shift, the opportunity to get involved has never been greater. Ripple is quietly building a $16 trillion path to 2030. While much of the world fixates on Bitcoin and Ethereum, Ripple is carving out its own lane in tokenization. Through strategic partnerships and policy summits, Ripple is laying the groundwork for a financial system powered by tokenized assets. With projections that the tokenization market could hit $16 trillion by 2030, Ripple's vision is clear. And they're moving fast to turn that vision into reality. XRP, more than just a cryptocurrency. At the center of Ripple's tokenization strategy is XRP. Far from being just another digital currency, XRP and the XRP ledger, XRPL, are designed to facilitate the movement of tokenized assets across borders at lightning speed. This positions XRP as a bridge asset, essential for connecting traditional finance with the emerging token economy. Strategic partnerships are paving the way. Ripple isn't working alone. They've formed partnerships with central banks, payment providers, and enterprises to drive the adoption of tokenized assets. Ripple's involvement in policy discussions and global summits shows they're not just focused on technology. They're actively shaping the regulatory landscape that will define tokenization in the years to come. Tokenization is transforming cross-border payments and more. Ripple's focus on tokenization extends beyond cross-border payments. Real estate, commodities, and central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are all part of the bigger picture. Ripple's technology allows assets to be tokenized, transferred, and settled in seconds, something traditional financial systems simply can't match. The tokenized future is closer than you think. Ripple's leadership in tokenization signals that the future of finance is already unfolding. As more institutions adopt blockchain technology, the role of XRP in enabling global liquidity will only grow. By 2030, the tokenization market could be worth trillions, and Ripple is positioning itself at the forefront. The question isn't whether tokenization will happen, it's who will lead it. And right now, Ripple is making a strong case to be that leader. Regulation, the missing link to a multi-trillion-dollar revolution. Tokenization holds the power to reshape global finance, but there's one major roadblock: regulatory clarity. Without clear rules, the potential of tokenized assets remains bottlenecked. Experts predict that by eliminating regulatory uncertainty, global GDP friction could be reduced by 5 to 6%. That's trillions of dollars in untapped value waiting to be unlocked. Why regulation matters for tokenization to scale. Tokenization isn't just about innovation, it's about trust and stability. Financial institutions won't fully adopt tokenization unless they know it operates within a secure and compliant framework. Regulation provides the confidence needed for tokenized markets to scale globally, allowing assets to move freely between platforms, countries, and institutions. Policy gaps are slowing progress. The biggest hurdle right now? Inconsistent policies across regions. While some countries are moving quickly to embrace tokenization, others lag behind or enforce conflicting regulations. This lack of alignment makes seamless global tokenization difficult, creating fragmented markets instead of a unified digital asset economy. A united regulatory front could unlock trillions. When global regulators align, tokenized assets will flood the market. Governments and financial leaders are starting to realize that standardized frameworks could unlock immense economic growth. By bridging the gap between jurisdictions, tokenization can reduce friction, speed up settlements, and cut operational costs for businesses worldwide. Now is the time to shape the future. Regulatory clarity isn't just necessary, it's inevitable. The institutions and governments that move first will lead the next wave of financial innovation. For investors, innovators, and policymakers, now is the moment to engage in shaping the rules that will govern the next era of tokenized economies. The value is there. Regulation is the key to unlocking it. Moving value like we move information, the Internet of Value. Imagine a world where money, assets, and value move as easily as sending an email. That's Ripple's vision for the Internet of Value, IOV. A future where value flows instantly across borders without intermediaries slowing it down. Just like the internet transformed how we exchange information, the IOV aims to redefine how financial assets are transferred globally. XRP, the bridge asset powering the IOV. At the core of this vision is XRP and the XRP ledger, XRPL. XRP isn't just a cryptocurrency, it's the engine that drives liquidity and bridges different currencies and assets. By enabling fast, low-cost cross-border transactions, XRP serves as the key connector in the IOV framework, allowing money to move seamlessly across different networks and platforms. Why the world needs an Internet of Value. Today's financial system is slow, fragmented, and expensive. Payments can take days, and fees eat into profits. The IOV offers a solution by eliminating intermediaries, reducing costs, and accelerating transactions. This creates a more inclusive financial system that allows even the smallest businesses and individuals to participate in global trade and finance. XRPL, more than just payments. Beyond payments, XRPL supports tokenization, smart contracts, and decentralized finance, DeFi. This positions the ledger as a multifunctional platform capable of handling tokenized assets, stablecoins, and even CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. Ripple's IOV isn't just about moving money, it's about creating and transferring all forms of value. The path forward, XRP's growing role in global finance. Ripple's push for the IOV signals a massive shift in how value will move in the future. As more institutions adopt XRP and XRPL, the foundation for a borderless, real-time financial system continues to grow. The Internet of Value isn't just an idea, it's already being built, with XRP positioned to play a leading role in transforming global finance. The next financial giants, XRP and Hedera, on the rise. In the next 5 to 10 years, XRP and Hedera, HBAR, are poised to become multi-trillion-dollar assets as tokenization reshapes the financial landscape. As traditional markets migrate to blockchain-based systems, the potential for growth in these technologies is staggering. The same way tech giants like Amazon and Apple reshaped commerce, XRP and Hedera could dominate the next era of finance and asset management. Tokenization, the driving force behind the boom. The tokenization of real-world assets, RWA, from real estate to commodities, is set to unlock trillions in liquidity. As more assets become digitized and tokenized, platforms like Hedera and XRP Ledger, XRPL, will serve as the infrastructure powering this transformation. Tokenization isn't just a trend, it's the foundation for the next generation of financial markets. 2025, the regulatory turning point. Regulatory clarity is expected to accelerate adoption, with 2025 projected as a key year for major breakthroughs in legislation. Once governments and regulatory bodies greenlight tokenized assets on a broader scale, institutional investors will flood the market. This shift could catapult XRP and Hedera into the multi-trillion-dollar territory, as they are already positioned at the forefront of this movement. From early adoption to mainstream dominance. In the coming years, we'll see a rapid transition from early adoption to mainstream integration of tokenized assets. XRP's focus on cross-border payments and liquidity, and Hedera's scalable enterprise-grade network make them prime candidates to lead this charge. As more industries tokenize assets, these networks will capture significant market share. Seize the opportunity. The window is now. For investors and innovators, the next 5 to 10 years represent a rare opportunity to position ahead of mass adoption. The foundation is being laid, but the real growth will happen as tokenization hits critical mass. Those who understand the potential now stand to benefit immensely as XRP and Hedera evolve into cornerstones of the digital economy. The financial landscape is on the brink of a massive transformation, driven by tokenization, blockchain, and digital assets. As XRP, Hedera, and other major players lead the charge toward a multi-trillion-dollar future, the opportunity for early adopters and investors has never been greater. With regulations expected to unlock new markets by 2025, now is the time to stay ahead of the curve and position yourself for the next wave of financial growth. Want to stay updated on the latest in crypto, tokenization, and the digital asset revolution? Subscribe to MMO Crypto for in-depth insights, news breakdowns, and expert analysis that keep you informed and ready to capitalize on the next big moves in the market. Join our community of crypto enthusiasts and investors. Connect, learn, and discuss with like-minded individuals in our Telegram group.